Democracy, conceived by the Greeks, spread by the American independency and the French Revolution, and developed by the liberal constitutions in the 19th century, is nowadays the main process of government in the world. Specifically, it is representative democracy in which political representatives who make decisions that correspond to the collective will are elected.
Citizen participation is articulated with indirect mechanisms through the chain created by parties, political representatives, and finally, elected posts who exercise the final governmental action. At the end of the chain, there is the administration, thought to be in charge of planning, organization, and control of the common resources for the general benefit. During the 20th century, representative democracy has been the system through which the majority of Occidental states have organized. In the 21st century, however, the system is weakening because of causes of public money waste, corruption, and to a large extent, also because of recent big economic crisis. Movements like Indignados or Occupy Wall Street, Arab Springs, and also other incipient ways of citizen participation are coming up with the need to change the actual government system and its administration system. In parallel, information and communication technologies are evolving towards more collaborative environments for the effect of social networks, mainly. In one hand, we can access a wide amount of information easily and at any time. On the other hand, we have at our disposal environments that allow people's participation and, therefore, the interaction between the community and its representatives in a direct and fluent way. This way, we are entering in a new social paradigm in which citizens, entities, political parties, public workers, and elected posts can participate and interact directly in the debate, definition, creation, and evaluation of public policies. This is also known as open government, to which the principles of participation, collaboration, and transparency are associated. The participation of citizens, business, entities, and professionals in the definition and creation of the policies and services that are affecting them is the essential ingredient of open government. To make this possible, general access to technology, information, and knowledge must be guaranteed to all implicated actors. An open administration actively listens to these social actors, involves them, collects their ideas, and encourages the debate among all of them. The administration conceptualizes and transforms into policies and services, new or improved, the result of this constant dialogue.
The participation of agents can not only remain in the design of government policies. The administration needs to be the driving force of collaboration among all to develop those processes designed in the participative phase and integrate them in the pre-existing ones.
Innovation must extend, necessarily, to services co-production tasks, whether searching for ways to be co-financed by public and private sector, or to implant them in the best way. The process doesn't end in the implementation of the service. It is essential to evaluate its efficacy, efficiency, and convenience. And here, again, participation of all actors is needed to answer the question, how can we improve? It is a continuing improvement process to facilitate the permanent creation of social richness and, after all, for the increasing generation of job posts. The third key concept in open government is transparency. Participation and collaboration of citizens doesn't make any sense if the information owned by the government and the administration is not public for all implied actors. The open government needs to disseminate, first of all, its actuation plans and its decisions. Giving quick and effective response to the questions of citizens and other actors is a way to show transparency by a government that conceives social control as an essential piece for its correct functioning. For this reason, it submits voluntarily and systematically to external controls of the quality of its services and the clarity of its actuations and accounts. Laws that try to regulate transparency need to include the publication of the whole government information, control and audits, periodic accountability, and if needed, assumption and depuration of responsibility. Opening public data is therefore an essential point in the path towards transparency, and it is inherent to a strategy of opening knowledge in general. Government and enterprises that work and act on its behalf need to open the resulting data of its activity to all. This data needs to be offered structured in open format archives, interoperable, and with licenses that allow its public dissemination. The administration opens its data for the use of enterprises, entities and citizens to create new products and services that add value and richness to society. Open government is one that recognizes the capacities and wisdom of citizens, and for this reason it listens to them, talks to them, and searches for its contribution to the definition and production of services boosted by the administration. Open government is one that opens its knowledge and shares it because it is conscious that it generates added value and social richness.
Open government is a government based on the collaboration of all.